and welcome to the Mountain TV Steamboat Springs Update. I'm Alan Lay. Riding in the Rockies bull riding returns to Steamboat Springs on Sunday, September 4th at the Romick Arena. Gates open at 3 with music and barbecue, and the dirt starts flying at 5 p.m. Sunset happy hours have extended into September at the Steamboat Resort. This is a can't-miss steamboat activity that will create memories for years to come. Every Sunday night you can ride the gondola to the top, take in the scenery, enjoy the culinary delights, listen to live music, and toast the sunset overlooking the Yampa Valley. Sunday, September 4th, it's the Mooncat Trio, and on Sunday, September 11th, Chase the Wind takes the stage. The Steamboat Resort is hosting an open house for their Full Steam Ahead 3-year revitalization project on Saturday, September 10th from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on the Timber and Torch deck. Get an up-close look at the work completed during Phase 2 of the project this summer and get a sneak peek at the future phases of the project. There will be fun for the whole family with breakfast burritos, coffee, and a Touch the Truck event for the kids. Free parking will be available in the Gondola Square parking structure. Steamboat Springs October West kicks off on Friday, September 9th with a downtown beer stroll from 3 to 7 p.m., taking patrons on a downtown tour to mingle and sample draft beers at a variety of local restaurants. Each stop offers a different selection of beer samples, allowing you to experience the variety of establishments in the downtown Steamboat area. And this week, I had the opportunity to sit down with Andrew Petty, who is a life coach here in the Steamboat Springs area. I'm here with Andrew Petty, host of the Andrew Petty is Dying podcast, life coach, and founder of the Graveyard Group. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Doing well.
How's things going with the new location here?
Awesome. Love it. It's a sort of an animal sanctuary. I've got a moose cow and her calf who hang out here quite a bit, and bears that traipse through, and I love it. It's a great spot.
Nice. Yeah, with that view, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, right?
And it serves as a great headquarters for the Graveyard Group. It's sort of a base of operations for the groups that I serve here locally.
Mm-hmm. And that makes a great segue into the Andrew Petty is Dying podcast. Now, I've listened to dang near every episode. You have a plethora of guests on there, ranging from different topics, but that theme is always kind of that overriding, let's grab control. Let's stand up a mirror and look at it, and if you don't like what you see, you have the power to change it.
Yeah, that's right. I think at the center of what I'm trying to help us all do is take more complete responsibility for our lives. And certainly, this podcast, I expected the podcast to be a fulfilling experience, but I hadn't expected it to change my life, and it's changed my life. And thankfully, others have told me that it's changing their lives too. We tend to stiff-arm the reality of our mortality to our own detriment, and we spend a lot of conscious and unconscious energy escaping that reality. But once we're willing to turn and look at it and begin to pull it close to us, it begins to set us free. And that's what I've experienced. And I have a lifelong history with pretty intense anxiety. And I've discovered over the past 3 years doing the podcast and doing the other work that it's this mortality mindset. It's actually healing me. It's setting me free from that kind of thing too. So the podcast just has amazing stories from amazing people. Maybe most notably recently, Marc-Andre Leclerc's mom was on the podcast. Marc-Andre Leclerc was the subject of The Alpinist, which is now out on Netflix. It was an Emmy Award-winning documentary about Marc-Andre Leclerc's just ridiculously astounding feats in the mixed climbing world. And his story changed my life. And I was lucky enough to find his mom on Instagram because she's a remarkable woman, and had an interview with her. And so most notably had her recently. That changed my life. That episode has changed a lot of other people's lives too. And then there's solo episodes too that are meant to equip us with the means and the mindset to live our one and only, our unique lives with guts, gusto, and abandon.
Love it. And if folks want to find you, how do they do that? Besides Andrew Petty is Dying on anywhere podcasts are streaming.
Yep, you can find my website, digdeepwinbig.com. I'm on the socials at Andrew Petty Coach. I'm not a great social guy, but I'm trying, trying to teach an old dog new tricks. Or email me at andrew@digdeepwinbig.com.
Love it. Well, folks, that's Andrew Petty Coach, founder of the Graveyard Group, and host of Andrew Petty is Dying podcast. Thank you, Andrew.